Well, hello. And today I'm going to talk to you about ENFJs. And do you think ENFJs are go with the flow, or do you think that they're very rigid? Which one? I think when people look at ENFJs, they probably think they're free flowing. And I think there are ENFJs out there who feel very easygoing and go with the flow and just totally free. I would say that's not me. Or I think what it might be is you have to exercise your J. And then once your J is done exercising, then, like when you have free time, or let's say you're planning to do something, outside of the plan with some people, with some friends or whatever, then you can be kind of spontaneous and go with the flow, and your extroversion kicks into gear. I like it when I can be super go with the flow, laid back. I love when I tap into that energy because it just feels so much better than tense, judgy energy. Judgy energy keeps you feeling tense. It makes you feel like you're in a straitjacket at times. So I like it when I tap into the go with the flow. I'm laid back, I'm free flowing, I'm just going with the flow, just whatever comes. But I don't like surprises. I like a surprise if it's something like a gift, but that's probably part of my love language thing going on. But as far as like if somebody were to throw me a surprise party, I would just, oh my God, I would be so mad. That would be terrible for me. I would not enjoy that. I kind of like to know what's happening, what's coming. I don't like being caught off guard. I'm not that great at that. Like if somebody wants me to do something like, hey, get up and speak about something. That's not going to be good for me. Now, maybe some ENFJs are great speakers, great talkers, and they don't care about that, but I don't like that. I would have like one sentence to say. I go blank. Like, I've never gone live on YouTube. Don't know if I ever will, because I feel like I'll have one sentence to say and that's it. And we'll just be looking at each other. And you'll be waiting for me to say something else, and I'll just be like deer in headlights. It takes me some time to warm up. Even when I do these videos, I'm not spontaneous. It takes me a long time to get cranked up, and I procrastinate and I stall and I find other things to do. So in between. So I wish I could be more spontaneous. I'm just not geared that way. So with ENFJs, we are judgers. So that means that we like things settled and we feel tension before a decision is made. So once we make a decision, then that tension goes away, and that feels so much better. So we can only take in as much information as is necessary to make a decision, and then we can move on from that. Well, basically, the difference between, what judging and perceiving is really all about is the way that you like to run your everyday life. What will frustrate you. And I kind of like to operate my life with a knowingness. Now, it doesn't mean that I can't entertain some spontaneity, especially like at work when things just kind of come at you all the time. I'm used to that, but I'm already very grounded. So I already know I have my little base level, my undercurrent already sturdy, so that if things come that are spontaneous, I feel like I can handle it and not fall completely apart. But as far as just being pure spontaneous, I personally, I struggle with that. I think ENFJs can become incredibly rigid when under a lot of stress and a lot of pressure, and when they're trying to focus on something and somebody comes up with thousands of ideas. So, here's the thing, with work, everybody has to act like a judger to a certain degree, because you have to be there at a certain time. You have to follow rules and procedures. I know a lot of perceivers who get frustrated at work when there is someone like a boss who's too freeing, coming in at everything with the last minute. They don't know what's happening next. But in their personal life, they're going to be more all over the place. But at work, you gotta, that's not something that, is we have to be a little bit more structured there. But judges are planners. Judges like to be prepared. They expect a set plan to be followed, and they can have a hard time shifting gears when the plan unexpectedly changes. And that's definitely me in some circumstances. I shut down. I am not good at just, hey, okay, now all of a sudden everything is changed and you have 10 minutes to get this done. I'm gonna fold. Yeah, it's gonna be trash, because I don't operate that way. I mean, I know that there have been times when I have had to, and I think of something very quickly, but I'm probably gonna be exhausted after that. So judges tend to make to-do lists. Can you guys relate to that? And cross off things as they're accomplished and then make new lists. I do that all the time. If you don't, you might want to try it, because you might find that you like it. Sometimes ENFJs can be in such a hurry that they make decisions or complete a task that they can, overlook some of their options prematurely. And they may fail to consider some facts that are important, or they may miss out on experiencing some of the process that they could experience if they just slow down their pace a little bit. So sometimes they can be quite fast-paced. They want to get the job done as fast as possible, whatever it is, like get it done, because then that offers a feeling of closure, and they need that feeling. They need a complete task so they can move on to the next task. They want to get things done in the way that they feel that they should be done. And ENFJs can become inflexible and resist acting spontaneously even when they feel that the situation calls for it. But once they feel reassured of their worth and of the value of their contribution, then they're usually able to regain a sense of balance and objectivity. So it's just something that I think ENFJs struggle with a bit, but I think because they are extroverted intuitives, I think those two things work together to warm their personality up and make them seem and feel warm. Like I don't think that maybe they come across rigid, I don't know, but I think that piece right there makes them appear to be a lot more go with the flow than they really may be feeling on the inside. But like I said, there are some ENFJs that I think they feel very much like a P. So I don't know, but I don't. All right, everyone. Well, if you want to see more ENFJ videos, then like this video, and be sure to subscribe, share my channel with people, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.